Exactly 10 years after missing out on the 2013 AFCON, well, Cameroon on the verge of missing out on the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations. With talents like Andre Onana, Frank Zambo Anguissa, Carl Toko Ikambi, Brian Mbomo, Vincent Abubakar, and many more. Well, it would be a huge upset to see all these players not play at the AFCON if the 5-time champions fail to qualify. Cameroon were actually given a very big boost in their group when Kenya, the team who were in pot 2, meaning the second best team in the group, were disqualified from the qualifiers because they were banned by FIFA. So after Cameroon won their opening game against Burundi, well, they were all but set to qualify until they faced Namibia, where they picked up just 1 point in their next 2 games. 1 point in 2 games. Now going into their final group game against Burundi, well, Cameroon will have to win the game in order to qualify. A draw, yes, a draw for Burundi will make Cameroon are out and won't be at the Africa Cup of Nations. That is how bad things are. To make matters worse, well, Cameroon have not won a single game since their last win against Brazil, which was at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. So in 2023, they haven't won a single game. And to put matters more in focus, in the last 10 games Cameroon have played, they have won just one win in their last 10 games, which was the win against Brazil at the World Cup. And these 10 games included countries like Panama, Jamaica, and even Uzbekistan. The man who was in charge of all these games, with Cameroon failing to win, that's Rigobert Song, is still the man who is being trusted to steer the ship, and also the hopes of over 27 million Cameroonians is placed on the shoulders of this man, as his decisions will impact the mood of Cameroonians in the next few months with football in perspective. However, Cameroon have proven to be a very strong mental side, especially when the odds are stacked against them. They always defy the odds. A big example is in the 2022 World Cup qualifiers when they lost by 1-0 to Algeria. That game was played in Cameroon. They went to win the reverse leg by 2-1 in Algeria to qualify to the 2022 World Cup. And even at the 2022 World Cup, when they hadn't won in their first 2 games, they played against Brazil, who were the favorite of the group, and they beat them. They were the only side to beat Brazil in the regulation 90 minutes in the World Cup to pick up the win. They are the indomitable Lions and they can roar when the odds are stacked against them. So it's Cameroon versus Burundi. Tell me who you think is going to win this one and qualify to the Africa Cup of Nations.